There's no like right or wrong journey. I'd say that first of all. I think that everyone's kind of journey from the Aussie football to going over to Europe is going to be different, and there's no kind of secret in that regard. I think that I remember, I was young growing up, and obviously my dream was to go play in Europe, go play in England, and I was, asking a lot of questions in terms of players who had done it and ex-professionals and whatnot, and I was asking the same question in terms of what can I do, what secret, or when's the right time, and I don't actually think there is a right time. I think it just is the right time for that individual person. Like I know that, I know a couple of friends that have played a few years in the A-League and then gone over, and that's right for them, and that's the good way to do it. And then for me, it was, to go a bit earlier and go trial and get in through the academy at Brighton. It's difficult to make that step into the Premier League because obviously, it's the best league in the world. It's where everyone wants to be, and even just kind of being around it and in the first team setup and going to games and kind of getting a bit more of an understanding of what it takes to kind of be a Premier League player, and you realise how how difficult it is, and it's cutthroat, and it's it's not easy. But yeah, it's exciting because that's where you want to be, and for all the Aussies that are out there trying to get to that level. Hopefully, as I said, in the next couple of years there'll be a few Aussie players playing in the Premier League on a regular basis.
Being on that side of the world, but coming through the academy system here, do you still keep across the A-League?
I'd say I definitely keep in touch with it in terms of, as I said, I know a lot of players kind of scattered across the A-League in terms of either me through the academy at Sydney FC or Socceroos or playing them before. So yeah, I definitely look at it and see how everyone's doing, everyone's playing. I don't know how well it's viewed in Europe in terms of, people don't really know what's going on in Australia. I quite enjoy to hopefully try and surprise people when they think of, an Australian footballer. They don't really think much of us. So, when you get stuck in and kind of hopefully surprise a few people and they go, actually, wow, there must be some good footballers that come from Australia. And yeah, hopefully that can kind of turn, and hopefully with me and other Aussies coming through and going into Europe and kind of turning that perception of maybe what people have and what people think of Australian football to turn into a better one, because yeah, I think it needs to start changing.
New era at Brighton now. There's a new gaffer in charge, Peupion. Do you know much about him?
I'm just going in kind of like I would even if there wasn't a new gaffer. I think you just go into every training, every situation at 100%, try and show yourself. So it doesn't really change anything from that foremost, but it is exciting in terms of, it's exciting manager. He's obviously worked with Australians before, so, you never know on that part.
You mentioned the Australians aspect. St. Pauli, it was Jackson Irvine and Connor Metcalfe. Have you spoken to Jackson or Connor? Would you speak to them about, kind of the things that makes him tick and the things that, you can expect for him in this season? Yeah,
I'd love to speak to them. I haven't. I don't know them personally. I've never played with them or, done that. But yeah, I'd love to kind of get some tips on, what he likes, what he doesn't. But maybe that's what I should do in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, that's, another dream that I want to accomplish, play for the Socceroos, but I think that it will come in the right time. I think, obviously, as I said, it's nice, maybe if I was mentioned or whatnot. But yeah, I think that if I was to be playing first team football on a regular basis, I think those things will come. So yeah, I try and focus on kind of my club and that side of the football, and hopefully if I get more appearances and are playing more, then yeah, those bonuses and them dreams can potentially come true. But yeah, as I said, it's out of my hands. Well, it's my hands in terms of hopefully if you're playing well and you're playing on a regular basis, then you can kind of make it, put it in your hands and hopefully get picked, and yeah, that'll be amazing.